better than she what a murderous madman Kral really was. Like any cornered animal, he struck hard and fast against anyone who dared threaten his existence. Her father had done just that, and had paid the price in blood. Before he'd run up against Kral, her father had run a non-proliferation advocacy group and had begun a vocal campaign against the flood of black market weapons into developing nations. He'd sought to dismantle the ancient smuggling routes between Europe, Asia, and Africa, and had named certain wealthy men who he believed facilitated the illicit networks. Kral had been one of those named, one of many, but Kral was the only one to send her father a cease and desist letter that contained barely masked physical threats. Rather than being frightened into silence, her father had responded to Kral's threats by holding a press conference, in which he'd called Kral the biggest menace to world peace since Hitler. Kral hadn't taken kindly to the comparison. Just 1 week after the press conference, her father and mother were dead. An explosion in a crowded French market took them out, along with 32 others. Wrong place, wrong time. That's what the official report said. But Evangeline was no fool. Kral had killed her parents, and she intended to make him pay for it. So when she saw Pinard's guards posted at the back of the hip Marseille club, all she could think was that, finally, that scumbag Serge Pinard might lead her to Lucas Kral. As she slipped past a group of curvy women in animal print dresses, a short figure flashed on her peripheral vision. It was Stacy, the other American waitress who worked at La Banque de la Chair, exiting the private hallway. The doe-eyed brunette danced around a pat on the butt by one of the guards and headed for the center of the room. Judging from the thin line of her red lips, she was irritated. Perfect. Evangeline wanted to go back there, but needed it to be someone else's idea. Stacy looked like she could be manipulated into a section switch. Evangeline angled toward the back of the bar to intercept her. After she called her order to the bartender, she rested an elbow on the smooth-as-glass curved oak slab and pressed her thumb and forefinger against the bridge of her nose, faking a headache. Stacy arrived a heartbeat later. She asked the bartender to fill in ice water and then leaned close to Evangeline. "You look awful." "Thanks. My head is killing me." Evangeline massaged her temples and winced. "I think it's going to pop off if I have to fill one more order for pastis." "Pastis? Who would come to La Banque and order pastis?" Stacy asked. Her mouth pursed in distaste. "Oh, no. God, no. Don't tell me we've been recommended by a guidebook. I don't think I can handle a plague of backpackers." "May the Lord bless us and keep us free from body odor." Evangeline grinned and thrust her chin toward the public area of the club she'd been tending. "No, I've got 4 tables of American engineers sitting right by the flamenco guitarist. There's a big conference somewhere in town, and they're apparently using their per diem to explore Marseille's finer establishments." "Ugh! Oh, that's nice for them. But there's more to the south of France than pastis. It's not like I'd go to Germany and drink nothing but beer." "I would." "Well, me too, but I wouldn't just drink one kind of beer. I'd try them all, you know. I'd mix it up. See what the country has to offer." "What do you expect?" Evangeline shrugged. "I love Americans, but sometimes we make me cringe. Yesterday, I saw a guy wearing a shirt that said, 'I shaved my balls for this.'" Stacy's perfectly plucked eyebrows lifted an inch. "No!" "Yep. He was standing by the death camps memorial. I almost died of shame by association." "You're lying." "I'd never lie about something as serious as shaved genitalia. So, how's your night going?" "Fine. Quiet. Boring, except Dumb and Dumber back there trying to pinch my cheeks every time I walk by." Stacy tossed her head in the direction of Pinard's cousins, still standing like statues by the hallway. "What are they doing over there anyway, besides giving you a reason to take a self-defense class?" Stacy blew her thick brown bangs out of her eyes. "I have no idea. They're not the ones I'm serving. Jorge stuck me in the back room, and there's just one guy back